Hey students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're all doing well in this COVID-19 pandemic. So, the topic of today's presentation is mannerism. How to be respectful, how to be a responsible student, and how to be well behaved. First of all, ask a question from yourself. Do I know what is mannerism? Let's answer this question. So, students, we all have certain identical ways and styles to act upon in a society, which can be good and bad. This habitual behavior is called mannerism. Mannerism includes good and bad manners both. For example, swearing all the time is a bad manner. Backbiting is a really bad manner, while saying salam when you meet someone is a good manner. Some other examples are given in the slide. Now I will tell you some points that you can improve in yourself in order to acquire good manners and be the good kid that everyone loves. First of all, know how to be respectful to others. These are 5 points which can help you in being respectful. Number 1, being a good listener. Number 2, doing as you have been asked. Number 3, following the rules. Number 4, considering other people's feelings. Number 5, using kind language. Being a good listener. Listening to someone very carefully makes the other feel really comfortable and good around you. This will create a really good impression on the other person, and people will enjoy your company. For example, if you are in a class and your teacher asks you a question, first of all, you will be respectful. Then you will look at her while she's talking and answer her question clearly so that she can easily hear you. Doing what you have been asked. If an elder at your home or school asks you a favor, don't make faces. Just tell them, okay, I will do it, and do it right away. For example, if your teacher asks you to pick up rubbish, do it right away, without questioning or arguing. Or if your mom tells you to clean up your stuff, do it immediately. Following the rules. Following the rules is very important because progress is not possible without discipline. Respect the rules of your school, country, and even home. These rules are made by your elders for your betterment, so don't try to avoid or break the rules. For example, if picking flowers is not allowed, it is because everything in nature looks good in their own place. Or if you're not allowed to run and break, it is because you might hurt yourself while running. So always follow the rules, no matter where you are. Considering other people's feelings. Have you ever heard of the golden rule? That treat others as you would like to be treated. That means if you like when others are nice to you, then you would be nice to others. For example, if someone brought something for lunch at school that you didn't like, if you tell her that her lunch is gross, that would hurt her feelings and would not be respectful. Instead, you can share your lunch or you can enjoy your own lunch and be kind to those around you. Using kind language. Do you know about courtesy words? This is always a good idea to use them. For example, when you say please before asking something, it makes a good impression. Or if you say thank you when someone helps you out, in saying sorry first rather than waiting for the other person doesn't make you small. Instead, it makes you much more respectable. Now let's move towards your responsibilities as a student. How to be a responsible student. Let's discuss some points which can make you a responsible student if you make them your habits. Number 1, attending classes on time and regularly. Number 2, being prepared for class with all necessary supplies. Number 3, taking good care of your school property. Number 4, completing all homework assignments. Number 5, organizing your time and belongings well. Being on time. Always be on time, no matter wherever you are going, especially for school. Because when you arrive on time for a class, you never miss any information delivered in that class. Moreover, you act like a responsible student when you arrive early and enjoy a few more minutes to prepare for the class. And cherry on the top, you can have time to do a little chit chat before the teacher arrives. But on the other hand, arriving late in the class is the first step of being an irresponsible student. When you arrive late to the class, it can likely disrupt the flow of a lecture and discussion, which imply a bad impression on your teacher. Being prepared for class. When it's time to go to class, make sure you've got everything that you need to go. You won't have to miss anything because you are struggling to catch up. You'll miss a part of your class if you're trying to finish your homework before your class starts. Make sure you have notebooks, stationery, books needed for the class, homework that are due, pencils already sharpened, ink already filled in your pen. Besides, besides all this, being prepared also include your personal hygiene. That is taking bath, brushing your teeth, combing your hair, wearing clean clothes and a light perfume. This will make a good impression and everyone will love your company. Taking good care of the school property. School is also your home as you spend most of your time at school. So taking care of your school property is also your responsibility, just like you take care of yourself and your belongings. For example, don't write on the school furniture and guide others to do so. It contributes in being a responsible student. Completing all homework. If your teacher gives you some task for home, it is your responsibility to complete it, since it will show your teacher that you are a responsible student. And if you perform all your tasks on time, this will result in good grades. Being organized. Life becomes much easier when you are organized. Always organize your stuff. For example, your school bag, books, wardrobe, your room. You will feel an inner satisfaction, believe me, when everything around you is organized. Similarly, organizing your time will allow you to do many healthy activities which you couldn't do because you didn't find time. You can make your own timetable and fix your study time, play time, or nap time. This way, you will have plenty of time to do everything. I hope you all know your responsibilities as a student. Now, we will discuss how you can be well behaved. You can be well behaved if you follow some tips that I'm going to tell you and make them your habits. Number 1, develop your obedience. Number 2, accept that you are a child. Number 3, do not cheat your elders. Number 4, try to be forgiving. Number 5, treat siblings with love and respect. Being obedient. Being an obedient student or child will make you the apple of everyone's eyes. So when your parents give you an order, obey it once without questioning it, even if you don't like doing it. Do it cheerfully. Accept that you are a child. Always remember that no one likes an imp. People get annoyed around them. You may not like this, but it's true. You are just a kid, even if you are intelligent. The adults know more than you, and it's not because you are not smart enough. It's just because they have been around longer. So respect your elders. Words cannot describe how important this is. Do not cheat your elders. Don't answer them back. Don't use bad language. Don't talk about adults behind their back or act bored when they are talking to you. It really makes others uncomfortable, and they will always have a bad impression about you throughout their lives. Try to be forgiving. Always forgive others, no matter how hard it seems, just like you would want others to forgive you. Everyone can make mistakes in their life. Parents or elders are humans too and can make mistakes. Instead of snapping back at them or patronizing them, be mature and try to understand their situation. Ignore the aspects you don't like and instead focus on what you like in them. Treat siblings with love and respect. Remember, siblings are home. Even if the whole world turned their back on you, your siblings will always be there for you. Treat them as you want them to treat you. If your siblings are younger, help them. When they want to play with you, play with them. Unless you are doing your homework, then tell them no politely. They look up to you and admire you, so set a good example. If your siblings are older, then respect them and look up to them. They might not be your parents or even adults, but still, they are your elders. Students, just like good manners are appreciated by everyone, similarly, our religion is Islam guided us centuries before regarding good akhlaq or good manners. There are many hadiths about good manners, but I will discuss one of them which highlights the importance of good manners for this life and the life hereafter. Abdullah bin Amr narrates, the Prophet, peace be upon him, never used bad language. He used to say, Inna min khayarikum ahsanakum akhlaqan. The best amongst you are those who have the best manner and character. Here is a piece of cake for you for listening so carefully. Believe me, if you follow all these points and include them in your daily routine, this will not only make you respect others, but others will respect you too. It is like respecting your own self. Never forget to respect your own self. Because when you respect yourself, others will respect you too. Thank you everyone. Take care of yourself and have a nice day. Allah Hafiz.